Liana stood on the shore, watching the waves gently touch the sand. The sun slowly sank below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of gold and pink. She held her favorite book in her hands, lost in thought. Suddenly, someone bumped into her book, and it fell into the sand. He bent down, picked it up, and handed it back to Liana. "Thank you," Liana said, smiling shyly. "Happy to help," he replied, a warm tone in his voice. Their eyes met for a brief moment, and a quiet spark of connection passed between them. "Do you come here often?" he asked, slightly nervous. "Sometimes. When I need to think," Liana answered softly. They started walking along the shore, the sound of the waves accompanying their quiet conversation. The air smelled of salt and summer, wrapping them in a serene calm. Liana felt a strange flutter in her chest, a mixture of curiosity and excitement. "I'm Eric," he said, extending his hand gently. "Liana," she replied, her fingers brushing his for a moment. They laughed softly, the sound blending with the waves. The sun dipped lower, and the horizon glowed like a painting. They paused to watch, sharing the silence that felt intimate and comforting. Days passed, and Liana found herself thinking of Eric more often. Every memory of his smile, every word he spoke, seemed to linger in her mind. One afternoon, they met by the old lighthouse, where the wind carried the scent of the sea. "I was hoping I'd see you here," Eric said, his eyes searching hers. "I come here sometimes to think," Liana replied, trying to sound casual. "But maybe we can think together?" he added with a soft smile. They sat on the rocks, watching the waves crash below, feeling the silence between them grow warm. Eric reached out, brushing a strand of hair from her face, and Liana felt her heart skip a beat. "You make everything brighter," he whispered. Liana's cheeks warmed, and she laughed nervously. Weeks passed, and they grew closer, learning each other's secrets, fears, and dreams. Liana discovered Eric loved to paint, and he painted her portrait one quiet evening by the sea. "It's not perfect, but it's you," he said, showing her the canvas. Tears welled in her eyes as she touched the colors, feeling seen in a way she never had before. They argued once, a small misunderstanding about a missed message. But even that night ended in laughter and apologies. The sun seemed to shine brighter after their little quarrels, as if forgiving them for fleeting moments of doubt. One day, Eric brought her to a hidden cove, where the cliffs kissed the ocean. "I want to show you something," he said, his hand brushing hers. He pulled out a small notebook filled with sketches of places they had been, moments they had shared, Every moment with you is worth remembering, he said. Liana's heart swelled, and she leaned her head on his shoulder. As the sun set, painting the sky with fire and rose, Eric turned to her. Liana, I think I've fallen in love with you, he whispered. Her breath caught, and she felt tears prick her eyes. I think I've been in love with you from the moment we met, she admitted. They held each other, the waves crashing softly below, the sky melting into twilight. For the first time, the world seemed to fade away, leaving only them and the quiet music of the sea. They promised to cherish every moment together, knowing that love like this was rare. The stars began to appear, one by one, as if blessing their union. Hand in hand, they walked along the cliffs, the night wrapping them in a gentle embrace. From that day on, every sunset reminded them of the moment their hearts had found each other. And in every quiet moment, every laugh, every glance, their love grew, strong, patient, and unshakable.